In this lesson, I want to talk about collections. If we look up here, number one, we click on our favorites and we get maybe more folders that we can open up to get into more information. We have pictures up here. I'm going to click the back button to get back to that Key West right there. Each folder has things in it. But what if you want things from different folders? You're working on a project. You've got some audio you need. You've got some video maybe, photographs, maybe some InDesign documents, some Illustrator documents, and they are all in different folders. But you have to click here to get to the folder for audio, click on the other one to get to video. I want all the bits together in one place. Now we have two types of collections, manual collections and intelligent or smart collections. Let's start with a manual collection. I come down here and click this button right here in collections, and I get a new collection. Let's call it Key West Images. Now I'll click the back button up here, and I'm going to hold on the Command key. That's the Control and Windows Command on a Mac. Let me just pick a couple of photographs here. These are ones that I need for my project. I pick them up and I drag them over. I have begun the creation of a collection. Now I didn't move them. I'm just pointing to them here. I can still get to them from the other folder. You want to add more, you do the same thing. Want this one right here? I think I'll drag that one in. I got 7. I go back to the collection. I don't need this one. Select it, remove from collection. You're not deleting it, you're just removing it from the collection. So one way to make a collection is this way. But that also means I can go into other folders up here in favorites and drag other things into it. So now I actually have a collection that is based on information in 2 folders. Could be as many as you want. You don't like it anymore? Come over here, click on it, and press the delete button. Are you really sure? I am. That's one way. Now let me go ahead and click the back button once or twice here and get back into here. Here's another quicker way if you kind of know what you want. If I click, say, on this one, just click a couple of these. I'm holding the Command key again, Control and Windows Command on a Mac. So I have some images selected. I click the same button, and this time it says, do you want to add them? So sure, why not? And I have another new collection with 5 images. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one. What's a smart collection? Well, it's intelligent. Let's go back here. We know that in this folder, we created keywords. We created Mallory Square, Key West, and Florida. And I also have another one that I added earlier called water. If I go into Smart Collection, that's pretty cool. I can choose criteria that loads the collection based on that criteria. So if I get in here and say, you know what, I want to go into my image files, which contains tens of thousands of images in different folders. And if any of the keywords contain, let's say, Mallory Square, I want them. Now, if I come over here and click Save, here's a new Smart Collection. Let's just call it Key West. And there they are. Now, here's the cool thing about a smart collection. If I come back over here, let's get back in here again. Let's say that we decide we want to add an image like one of these sailboats right here. So I select it, not in the collection. I select it in a folder. And I add the keyword Mallory Square. I then come over to Key West. There it is. Now, these guys are in there too. So I come back over and hit the back button. Let's see if I can find him. There he is. I select these 4, and I remove Mallory Square. If I come back over to Key West, they're gone. Smart collection. It gives you the ability to build criteria. Could be a file name, could be a keyword, could be anything you want it to be, a bit of metadata. It will update automatically as you're working. So favorites, to me, love them. But you're dealing with a folder by folder situation. Collections can be anything, anywhere on your hard drive, regardless of the folder it's in. You put together a project, you got it down here. When you're done, you get rid of it. Everything is still where you left it. I love collections. Bridge, an amazing tool. We're not done with it. We just got our feet on the ground. We know what it is now. We know how it works. There are other things we're going to talk about, but let's reserve those as we move through these lessons. Let's move on.